Hello, hello. What are your favorite productivity hacks? Today I want to talk about one of mine that is maybe controversial, but I believe in it big time, and that is making lists. I'm going to tell you the reasons I think it's great. I'd love to hear your opinion, love to hear what you have to say about it, but I believe that making lists definitely will boost up your productivity. So my name is Erica Leary. I am the founder of Operation Leap, where we learn, engage, act, and persist. So together we move forward, take action, get it all done. One of the things we talk about is productivity, but the main thing we do is money-making activities. We focus in on that because I am all about making more profit. Okay, so the first one on my list is why should you make lists? Clarity and focus. This is one of the biggest things that as entrepreneurs, we kind of can go around in circles. We can think of a lot of different things, and a lot of times we have it in our heads, but the minute we start writing it on paper, it looks like a totally different thing. Tell me it's happened to you. I know that happens to me all the time. So the minute you start writing it out, it looks totally different, or it brings up a lot of questions that maybe you weren't really thinking of. So getting it down on paper is huge. So just for that clarity and that focus. And then once you get that clarity and focus, prioritize. So I'm lumping this all into one thing, and then prioritize it. So figure out what is it that is really, really important. As I was saying, focus in on those money-making activities. Are you doing them? Or are you doing a lot of other really productive activities that have nothing to do with how you're gonna get your first dollar or your first $100,000 or wherever it is that you are on your journey?
If you are new to me and new to this channel, we talk about all things business and marketing for small business owners and entrepreneurs. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notified every time we drop a new video. Thanks for joining.
Another reason that I love making lists, and this is kind of maybe cheesy, but I think effective, is sense of accomplishment. When you can check it off your list that it's done, and this is maybe one of those controversial reasons that people say it's not a great thing. But if you learn how to make really effective lists and you have your top 3 things, what's going to make today successful for you, and you can get that done, whether that takes 5 minutes or 5 hours, once you're done with it, checking that off is going to be like, wow, you are really going to feel great. So once you get that clarity and you're prioritizing those money-making activities, you're zeroing in on them, that sense of accomplishment that you get when you check it off your list is amazing. All right, so another reason I love making lists, and there are a bazillion, so I'm not going to go over all of them, but is it gives you a more realistic view of what you can really get done. If you start making lists today and you are doing a review of what you actually got done, you'll start realizing that you think you can get 100 things done and really you can only get a couple things done. It gives you a more realistic view of what you can really accomplish in a day, an hour, a week, a month, a year, a quarter, whatever it is. And I believe in really prioritizing, narrowing it down, and getting it done. If you've ever read the 12-Week Year, I think it's amazing. It's a great book, but focusing in on what you really need to get done and then saying, okay, I'm only going to do these 3 things, or this is the one thing that I need to do today. And then you have a couple of other things that if you get this done, you can work on these other things. But that money-making activity comes first. So really prioritizing and figuring out where that is. So be more realistic and track it. Huge, huge, huge. As a marketer, track everything. And then that's pretty much it. My tip, I would say, for massive list productivity is to do it at the same time. So if you are doing it for the year, always do it the first week of December. Or if you're doing it for the quarter, always do it 2 weeks before the end of the quarter, or whenever it is that you do it. But primarily what we're talking about is daily lists. And if you create your daily lists, my suggestion is the night before, right? Review it in the morning, review it at the end of the day, and then create the new one. And if you do it at the same time every day, it doesn't mean at 6 a.m., it means when you start the day. Think of habit stacking, but right when you sit down to start your day, that's when you should do it, or whenever that is for you. All right, again, my name is Erica, and I would love for you to check out Operation Leap. I will link it below. Love to see you there. Have an amazing day.